It's Thursday here at Bob's Magic Emporium. Time for the next all-new Trick Questions, the show where we talk about your favorite magic tricks. Take a look today at Diminishing Milk. This is a trick where you have a small tumbler filled with milk, and then you have three other different size tumblers. You pour the milk from the smallest tumbler into the next largest, and when you do, it's the amount of milk that was in the small tumbler fills the next one to the top, and you do the same thing over and over again until the amount of milk fills up the largest tumbler. Let's get to the questions. Wayne Carter says, can it be done close up? How about walk around? I'm going to say no to both of those, because definitely not walk around, because you got to carry the tumblers with you. So you're going to have to, if you work out of your pockets, which most people do when they walk around, you're going to have to put them in your pockets, and it's going to take up every pocket that you have. So I would say no, not done walk around. And also, you got to fill up the smallest tumbler before you perform with milk. So there's no way, if you have it in your pocket, there's no way to keep the milk in the tumbler. So no, not good for walk around. Close up, I would say no, because there is a bit of an angle issue. Not too much. The whole trick is not angly, which I'll talk about in a moment. It's just, close up, it could be more angly. Lumos Magic says, is this pricey? Is it angly? And does it play big? Yes, it does play big. Plays excellent to a crowd, because they don't expect the milk to take up the same amount of space. They don't expect this little tumbler here to fill up the largest one. So it's really cool. And your audience will love it. Is it pricey? Not at all. It's 20 bucks for a set, which is very inexpensive. And you get 4 tumblers. I will say you got to watch yourself, though, because there is a deluxe version that's about $30, I think it was. 30 or 35, something like that. But a set like this one costs 20. And he says, is it angly? Not at all, except if you're doing this when people are looking down at you. People cannot be looking straight down on the trick. But if we're like this, and I'm doing the trick to you like this, you're not going to have a problem with it being angly. So if you're up on stage or doing a birthday show and you're doing this trick, you're not going to have a problem with it being angly. So you don't have to worry about that. They just can't be right looking down at you. That's why I say close-up's not very good, because sometimes in close-up they are looking straight down at your tricks. My little review, all in all, I love this trick. It's really cool. The only bad thing is there's no way to actually store the milk unless you have a separate container for the milk where it's got a lid on it. That's the only problem with the trick. You'd have to have some way of storing the milk. And if you're doing a birthday show, you're going to be traveling to the birthday show, and you're not probably going to do this trick as your opener, so the milk's going to sit out for a while. You got to worry about that as well. So, but all in all, if you're doing this for a stage show where you have time to prep your milk, like literally right before you go on, I think it's going to be an amazing trick, and it really is a lot of fun to do. All right, next week, we're going to take a look at the Counterfeit Detector. This is a really fun kind of little gag thing where you can shred a bill, where you put $1 inside of it, and inside the window you see it shred. So make sure to post. This show is based on your questions, so make sure to post your questions down below about the Counterfeit Detector, and I'll answer them next week. Hope you enjoyed Trick Questions. Make sure to register on my website. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, add me to your Google Plus circles. Links for all that's down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next Thursday for an all-new Trick Question. You know how to mix up cards? You say, you are not cards. You are not cards. The magic karate works. Whoops. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Of course, you get the 2 tubes, and you get a certain amount of bottles. Let me grab a party. Adults love the trick too, don't get me wrong, but I think kids love it a little bit more than it looks. It looks like you're actually taking and shuffling the cards.